The Philippine International Convention Center, or PICC, is a convention center located in the Cultural Center of the Philippines complex in Pasay, Metro Manila, Philippines. The PICC has 5 building modules: the Delegation Building, Secretariat Building, Plenary Hall, Reception Hall, and the Forum Spaces. Herein are versatile enough to be transformed into almost any number of settings for any kind of exhibition, convention, or special event. In a nutshell, the PICC is the first of its kind in the Philippines and the first international convention center in Asia. History. Presidential Decree No. 520, authorized the Central Bank of the Philippines, now Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, to construct an international conference building, acquire a suitable area for that purpose, and organize a corporation to manage a conference center. Thus, the PICC was organized under the Corporation Code. The construction of the state-of-the-art PICC complex was undertaken in a short span of 23 months, from November 1974 to September 1976, with Leandro Locsin as architect, who was subsequently named a national artist. From its inception to the present, the PICC has also hosted the annual awards night of the Filipino Academy of Movie Arts and Sciences, or FAMAS, the Philippine equivalent of the Oscars, mostly at its plenary hall. On September 5, 1976, the PICC, Asia's first international convention center, was officially opened to the world when it hosted the 1976 IMF World Bank meeting. Residential Decree No. 995 created the Batasang Bayan to function as a legislative body before the interim Batasang Pamban SAW convened in 1978. So on September 21, 1976, on 4th anniversary of the birth of the Bagong Lipunan, or New Society, the Batasang Bayan held its inauguration at the PICC. For the first time, the PICC was used to house a legislative body from 1976 to 1978. The PICC is dedicated to the task of bringing peoples and nations together and providing a place where they can meet and exchange ideas that may perhaps open doors to better world understanding and peace. As a venue of meetings, conferences, exhibitions, and special events, it caters to organizers of international, regional, Asia-Pacific, and local events by providing highly advanced conferencing equipment and facilities and, most importantly, friendly, efficient, and professional service. Philippine International Convention Center was the venue of Miss Universe 1994. Facilities and client services, an architectural landmark on its own, housing works of various Filipino master artists in painting and sculpture. It opened in 1976 to host the World Bank International Monetary Fund annual meeting. After this, the Philippine International Convention Center PICC established itself as one of the most versatile event arenas in the Asia-Pacific region by being the venue of political summits, medical conventions, and concerts of international artists as varied as Luciano Pavarotti, the Bolshoi Ballet, Ricky Martin, and Burt Bacharach. Delegation Building. The 5-story Delegation Building houses 12 meeting rooms, 2 new banquet halls, 2 corporate boardrooms, registration and documents distribution counters, executive offices, office spaces, and lounges that can accommodate different groups. 6 of the meetings rooms are new, totally different and an updated look, high ceilings with recessed downlight pendant lamps with dimmable halogen light fixtures. Secretariat Building. At the southern end of the PICC complex is the Secretariat Building, a 3-story building, which houses more meeting rooms, a banquet hall, exhibition areas, a media center, an executive fine dining restaurant, and a cafeteria for 500 people. Plenary Hall. A low-slung bridge through tropical gardens connects to the Plenary Hall, one of the most impressive of the 5 building modules. It can conveniently accommodate 4,000 people in a theater set up for convention meetings or special events. Also equipped with permanent stage, dressing rooms and VIP lounge. Reception Hall. The reception hall, an exquisite hall with extensive red carpet and gigantic chandeliers, with permanent stage and dressing rooms for live shows and special events. It can accommodate 500 guests for a sit-down dinner or 5,000 for a cocktail reception.